Why did that come up twice? What is that? Did you do that intentionally? Hang on a minute. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Good evening, good evening. Just about ready, I think. Only a little late. Mainly because I'm trying to burn my goddamn house down. Yeah, I gotta restart that. I think it's something's wrong with that. Oh, what the shit? That won't do. We're gonna turn it off for the moment because I can't be bothered with that. Alright, let's stop that. Let's dive right in. Let's dive right in because I'm fucking ready to go. It has been such a long ass time since I've really been doing shit. Because I'm lazy like that. Seems a bit quiet, perhaps, maybe? Maybe put that there? How about that? What sound checks for? I'm just a little bit nervous. I put a fucking thing on and I'm worried that I'm going to burn my flat down. But that's fine. That's fine. Who needs flats anyway? So hello. Here we go. We're back again on what was an honorary Thursday because we can't have a real Thursday. We're going to be doing some Fangame bingo. Fangame bingo. Which we missed, me trying to get into a routine of doing something failed within a fortnight because I had other shit to do, which sucks, and I couldn't even do it on Thursday this week, but that's fine. That's fine, because it gave me a little bit of a chance to do some things like this funky ass new background and some other bits and bobs, so that's nice. So, here we are again. For those of you who are not familiar with the concepts of Fangame bingo, let me give you the skinny. So, what we do, very simple. We go on to the Fangame, the Yumi Nikki Fangames wiki, which looks, get that out of there. Which looks something like this. We're going to turn that chat off because it doesn't seem to be working quite right. Get out of here, chat. We'll give it a chance later on. Hi, and see what it does. We go to the Yumi Nikki Fangame wiki. The Yumi Nikki Fangame wiki. Pick a random article. We find a game related to that article, and then we play it. And we see how much fun we can have. But of course, as says, I have a little bit of experience with these matters of fan games and the likes. In order to make this more interesting for you and for me, we will be defining certain conditions which will determine how drunk I get. So if I meet these conditions, or if the game meets these conditions, we can see in the top right here, oops, I will take a shot of alcohol. Not just like a shot, you know, like fruit juice or some shit. Alcohol, hard liquor. So that's what we're going to do. That's roughly the outline of it. I'm just trying to find enough space on my desktop to lay all this fucking shit out, because there seems to be millions of things. Let me give you an example. Some of the conditions we've had of previous years. Previous years. This is a year-old thing that I've been doing. No, it's only been going for like 3 weeks. 4 weeks. This will be the 4th week, technically. So, yeah, we got things like if the game includes copyrighted content, recolors of Yumi Nikki sprites, reuse of Yumi Nikki music or places, game doesn't work. Game crashes, it has MS Paint looking graphics, ear rapey footstep noises, silly cringy dialogue, etc, etc. You get the drift. Now, what I was hoping to do, now Thursday is, I think, is going to be the time where we're going to kind of peak viewership. So the fact that I'm moving it around is not going to help my case at all. So it may just be me and you, Psychonaut. We'll see what happens. Maybe people will flood in like hungry peasants towards the food drop. But what also might happen is pretty much bugger all, which might also hamper this. So what I was hoping to do was, in fact, you know what? Wait, fuck it. I'm just going to pick some conditions from this list. We're going to update this little thing on the right here. Maybe. Let's put that back on for the moment. My barbershop animation. Because this is where you go to cut your hair, really. For a bit of indecent exposure. So what conditions have we got at the moment? So recolor of Yuminiki. Let's get rid of all of these. So what are we going to do today? I'm going to say, if it has awful music. There we go. There's a family favorite. Everyone loves this one. And we've certainly seen some fucking awful ass music in our adventure so far. If the game, the character's name ends in Suki. Where is it? Where is it? I'll fucking minimize it. Psychnotic! I would like you to hit me with a condition that isn't gonna kill me, please. Give me one. Give me your best shot, right? I mean, you can make one that will kill me, but I'd rather you didn't. Please. Please? Please? Pray, please? Oh, man. It's got a glass of water. For some reason, despite the fact it's fucking rainy as shit here, it is also really hot. It's really hot in the flat, and I'm not a big fan of that. Not really doing it for me. Right, so what did I get there? Character's name ends with Suki. Copyright, we've done that one to death. Recolors of Yuminiki sprites. We already had that one last time. Reuse of yeah, I could do that one. Hang on. Music or places. As Psychotic has suggested, use the bed to get to Dreamland. :Y. I mean, we can include the :Y. I don't know how that factors into it, but and what about teleportation maze? That was one that was suggested, I think, last time. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. One more. One more. One more. The awful music. A neon world. Yes. Excellent. A neon world. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just check and make sure that actually comes up. That's not the right one. Get out of there. There we go. Need to make that a bit bigger, I think. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Well, excuse me. That's the sound of me rubbing my hands together. I'm very squeaky. Well, I guess we better jump in. I guess we better fucking get our socks on. We've already wasted nearly 10 minutes arsing about. So let's just quickly do that. Quickly do... Can I... Oh, fuck's sake. Hooray. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're on the wiki. Where the magic happens. So... Here we go. A spin of the revolver. A ball to be pulled out of the thing to indecently expose us to some of the Yuminiki fandom's best creations. And so far we have seen some shit. We have seen some shit so far. So I'm looking forward to this. Right, here we go. Random page. Somnium. This rings a bell. Is this a popular one? Oh wow, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this, I think this might be a game that's made by the same person that made me. Yeah, yeah it is. Okay, well this game might actually not be awful. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Alright, well I'm gonna get this set up. I'm gonna switch back to the idle screen. We're gonna get all ready. And yes, we're gonna dive into Somnium. So yeah, bear with me. Well, there we go. That certainly makes a lot of fucking noise. Holy shit. God, it's so loud. I have no idea. We'll need to check this out in a second. So yeah, we've got the game running, which is a good start. What I completely forgot about, which we're gonna do right now, somehow. I might just mute that. It's only correct that we kick off this adventure in the correct manner, the most correct manner possible, by having a shot of the alcohol. Can I? There we go. Excellent. Excellent. A shot of the old alcohol. We're back on the whiskey again because that stuff from last time. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. This glass smells cheesy. Now this is going to be an interesting one because at least doing it on the Thursday night, it meant that I could just go to bed. I don't really have to worry about much. Whereas, you know, this is the weekend. This is like my time. So if I get absolutely fucked, then I'm kind of doing it on my own time. Which sucks. The music's okay, I have to say. Hello to you, 8-bit UFO. I hope you're well. I hope you're all well, of course. I'm not excluding you psychotic. I'm sorry if that sounds like that. Take. Right, cheers. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. I can just feel it. Oh. Version 5. So let's have a little look at the description of this before we dive too delve into it. Let's see. Somnium is a Yumineki fan game by M256, who we are very familiar with in this channel. They made Meh. Thomas here is Meh's neighbour. What? Really? You're joking. You're not serious. Thomas frequently daydreams onto his bed. He daydreams onto his bed. So one of the other conditions I had written down was about cringy dialogue. I didn't write that on the list. Maybe I should be glad. Excuse me. So he daydreams onto his bed about various things, varying from cakes to steamwork-like places, passing through digital glitches and rooms. Digital glitches and rooms. You know, there's two types of people in life. One who passes through rooms and one who passes through digital glitches. Unlike many Yumineki fan games in Somnium, you do not choose where you want to go. Much like LSD Dream Emulator. To wake up you have to get memories. They're often a bit different from the dream part where you are. Right. Okay. It's got me interested. That I will say. Excellent. Let's do it. What's this? Okay. What the hell are the conditions again? Okay, right. Let's go. How to play. Go to bed and daydream. People don't daydream in bed. You don't daydream when you're in bed, do you? You dream when you're in bed. You daydream when you're, like, sitting in class not paying attention. Right? Or is it just called a daydream because you dream while it's during the day? Remember, of course, if you want to take part in any of this, you want to come and talk to me live, you could do that. Just get on the Discord. Where is the fucking Discord, actually? I need to keep that up. Get out of there. Give me a nudge on Discord and I'll be right there. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be there when the morning comes. Okay, so let's focus. Focus. It's a serious dream business. Collect memories. Tip: you can save inside the dream. Collect enough memories from Anlair, as it's pointed out. Collect enough memories from Anlair will unlock an ending. 4. Have fun. P.S. Higher layer does not equal more scary. PPS, the protagonist is a boy. Thank you for telling me that. I wonder if that information will actually be useful. Wait warmly. Already it looks gorgeous. I'm not too sure about that running animation. Why does he like shut his eyes? Psychonautic, is this you in this game? Just thinking. There's nothing actually worth seeing on TV. Now there's a statement if I ever heard one. There's nothing actually worth seeing on TV. My old poster. I should buy a new one anytime soon. I need to be quite careful here because I do believe Issa Sapien is not a native English speaker, so it's not fair of me to be too nasty about that. What's that noise? I don't know what your hair is like, Psychonautic. I don't think many people's hair is like this. I don't even know what this hair would be described as. It's very unkempt. My closet, it's filled with the same clothes. I'd buy some more, but I don't have the courage to go out. It's not like I didn't need to. God, you talk a lot. Like, you talk a lot. A lot more than I was expecting. Are those lumps in the bed? Let's see if the chat's gonna, like, not be shit. Should we try it? Hang on. Right, okay. I'll just keep an eye on it. Whoa, why am I standing on the bed? Oh yeah, because we daydream. I see now, we aren't actually not dreaming. We just... Excellent. Here we go. We're in the daydreamy world of... What's his name? Thomas. Thomas's daydreamy world. He's so daydreamy, our Thomas. These tank traps? They look kind of like tank traps. So we got some layers to penetrate, I think. Oh, look at that. It is working. It is working. Good. Good. Getting somewhere. The music's nice, I have to say. I'm not sure about this footstep noise. It's the only thing. Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm with you there. A letter, read it? Yes. Jesus. Oh, hello. Tooth.jpg. Auto. This does look very much like me. I'm sure I've been in a place. Or meh, I should say. It's meh, not me, meh. Just thinking here, I do believe we've actually met a condition, if I'm right, because one of the conditions as suggested by our dear, not represented by this game, Psychonautic, was use the bed to get into the dreamland, which that actually happened, so I guess that means we're the big loser. I'm already due another fucking shot. Christ. Dicks in a butt. I got a new keyboard. Did I mention that? Isn't that good? It's gonna get fucking whiskey all over it. At this rate, yeah. Rip indeed. Rip indeed. Ah, you can go down there. Also, I had my dinner like a really long time ago. Certainly seems like a long time ago now. Cheers. Okay, Thomas, my boy. Oh, hello. You look a lot like a Turinigen. Hey, want a memory? Yeah, give it. Here is a letter. I've guarded it. Very well. Bye bye bye. Memory add. That was it? Does that actually say what I think it says? I know that it's what's his name, M256 has a thing for YouTube poops. Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I take over the Mushroom Kingdom. The princess is now a permanent guest. Oh no. Well, that sounds like, it just sounds like that. Get back to fucking dreaming, you dick. Oh, is this when we get YouTube poo? Oh, look at this. It's different. Apparently we can't read the letter. It's just there. Okay. Yeah, so if any of you are not familiar with what the fuck I'm talking about, I don't know how you could be and also use YouTube at the same time, but that's a reference to the Zelda CDI, not Zelda, Mario CDI game that's on the Philips CDI, where you and Luigi have to fight your way through some very badly drawn cinematics and some hotels. The game was called Hotel Mario. And I can recite a lot of the cinematics and cutscenes to that off by heart because I am an unpleasant person to be around. Otherwise known as someone from the internet. First memory is up here. I got one already, mate. I got one already. Wait a sec. That isn't the moon. Space station. It's a cardboard cutout. It's only a paper moon. Memory. Okay, we're fucking trying to this. That's no moon. So, the theme of this game appears to be references. At least we don't need to get out of bed. That's good. I'm just gonna move my mic slightly. Not too much, but I just noticed it's kind of peaking a bit. You're not doing it. Get fucking sleeping. There we go. That's better. Hopefully. We are flying a bit kind of loose and fast today. I haven't done a sound check. Because that's how we roll on Saturday. Saturday night. Oh, that is funky color scheme. Is this like one of these digital glitches that we heard so much about? Nice stripy pillars. I'm a big fan. That bench looks like it's right out Yumaniki. Just saying. What the fuck is this? It's the thing that beeps, that's what it is. I'm the one that beeps. That's a reference to that cult TV show Malcolm in the Middle, of course. Well, this game, I mean, I have to say this game is pretty decently presented, but at the same time it's kind of struggling to... This is some groovy music. I'm just enjoying these footstep noises. Fat remix. You can get up to four. You can get up to 4 memories in the same daydream. I fucking can't, because every time I pick one bloody thing up, I get woken up. So how the fuck does that work? Get to sleep, you little dick. Okay. These are like cousin it from the Adams family. Can we use any of these things? No. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. What do you guys think of this game so far? I suppose it's pretty inoffensive, isn't it? I wonder how this I think this must have come before. Well, it can't have come before me or meh, because they're referencing meh in it. So, I mean, this must have at least started development after me was a thing. What the fuck are these candy floss creatures? This is the kind of carpet that I want in my house. Fucking eyeball extravaganza. Yes, give it. Memory added. Gadgets and TVs. I don't know what the fuck these things are. Should we see if the games console does anything? Hang on. My old grey box. It isn't working as good as I intended. I remember buying this with my father back at 2000. That's a lot of years ago. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it just more than a few years ago? That better not be like fucking Miku. Void. Yes. I love voids. Memory. Jesus Christ. Yeah, after I dropped Miku, she's come back to beat the ever-living crap out of me. I wish I want their face. This is there's something about the way this game's structured which I do kind of like. Yeah, as what Ellie has just said. With it being with it being random, it's kind of cool. So it sounds, as it said on the description, it sounds like it's got some sort of inspiration from, whatchamacallit, LSD Dream Emulator. Dreamulator. Because there's none happening over there. Although it does also mean that you can't really explore the dream world so much. You're just kind of there. You're just there. You're just there for the ride. Beautiful. We can't move. Oh, so we can make it go red, but if we make it go red, we can't move. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That seems like a reasonable trade-off to me. It's our Night in the Woods Mark II. Here we go, we got Thomas in the woods. Thomas coming to you live from the woods. Hi Zoe, you missed memories. Memory added. Where is the impossible haircut or even a hat? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. So it sounds, Ellie, like you've got a bit of a knowledge about this. Look at this, eyeballs. Oops. That's not a good start. I'm just looking at these eyeballs. I'm just bumping everything. Taking my socks off. Don't judge me. Right, there we go. Right, here we go. Here we go. The eyeball waltz, my favourite dance. It is indeed Zodi. So, in case you missed the introduction, that's what we're working to today. I had actually hoped to kind of crowdsource this a little bit, but since it was a bit slow off the bat, I've come up with the assistance of Psychonautic some conditions to really tax my poor old slivers to the max. I'm not sure about the walking sound. If I had to criticise one thing, it sounds like somebody cutting up a cardboard box with a pair of scissors. Give me some more eyeballs. Oh yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's watch TV. Hooray, internet is better. Well, I actually have the persuasion of the internet being better. But right, okay, well, judging by what was reading in the description, let's just have a little piss around before we concede that the internet is indeed not as good as television. These little alien heads remind me of whatchamacallit, Neftalia. Anyone played Neftalia? There's a game and a half. Never did actually play Neftalia 2 again. Probably we should at some point. This is nice, isn't it? Just sitting here with these pulsating gentlemen. It's my favourite kind of gentleman, actually, pulsating gentleman. Much better than undulating gentleman. What's this? Touch this mess. Let's not, actually. Let's go this way. Spoons? You can't say that. Oh, shit. Well, we, took a bit of a tumble, it seems. And we've landed in someday, it looks like. Spoonhead. You can't say that! You can't say that. Look at this guy, Sonic the Hedgehog. You don't have a lot to say, he just beeps. Just like real Sonic. And Knuckles, of course. This. Oh, look at that, now we're at foot level. They do kind of look like spoons, you're right. Okay, we fell at that distance, but apparently we didn't really need to. Oh, it's a mouth. Look at that, mouth of a crocodile. Seems to be a running theme at the moment of. I don't even want to talk about it. It's not appropriate conversation. Not at all. We're not dragging this down to that level. So right. So what can we say about this so far? Got to be one of the more well thought out things that we've played. In fact, I will go as far as to say it's probably the best thing we've played so far. At least as an original concept. This is exactly the kind of shit that you do want to be playing when you look for Yumaneki fan games. Things that are a little bit different. No, not too different. And add something new to the formula. Like a giant pear. Suspended in the air. Answers on a postcard. Nice colors. And just like that, we're awake again. We got a memory. Got a memory of a statue of egg. What is that message? Yes, indeed, Ellie. This is made by the same person that made Meh and some other stuff as well. Pardon me, I had to mute my microphone for a second there. Yes, it's so. This is it's a Sapiens title. Although it has, I think it has a more consistent art style, vaguely, than Meh does. But yes, what it says in the description is actually that this is the Meh character's neighbor, Thomas, young Thomas. Let's go in here. Let's see what's on with the TV. What's on is epilepsy. I hope you're primed for a bit of epilepsy. I wish I could daydream like this. Fucking hell. Imagine if, like, you just shut your eyes. You didn't even shut your eyes. You're just on the train, just having a little sort of a fantasy about, I don't know, whatever you like to fantasize about. I won't tell you what to fantasize about. I know what I'd fantasize about. Looking handsome. They are that poor to use a pot instead of a toilet. I thought that was a toilet. Is it a sink? I suppose, why would you have a tap on a sink? It just looks, it's a bit tall for a toilet as well. You'd have to be pretty fucking tall to get your butt on that. Hello, no club. Welcome. Welcome. We are... Didn't we go in here? We didn't go in here. Oh look, it's me. I mean, it's Thomas. It's gonna get confusing. Let's get that television off. Off you go, TV. Someone left their TV on. All I can make it is only a flashing color. Good thing I ain't epileptic. Nice observation there, Thomas. Some of the viewers might be. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever fucking think of that? You selfish prick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello. Hello there. Want to play tag? I'm it. Yeah, go on. Just go. Run! Run, run, run. Get out. Oh Jesus, he's right there. Just go. Just go. Just go. What's on television? Oh no, nothing. He's not very good at this game. He seems to have got stuck already. GG, mate. You are the worst at tag. And also I have watermelon flesh wallpaper. Just go. You're the worst. Defeated by a lamppost. Just go. Just go. Just keep going. Here we go. Ah, look at that, you fuck. You can't get us to here, can you? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Look at me. You're a chump. You can't walk on the stars like me. I mean like Thomas. Oh, confusing. Memory? What did we get? Escaped. Finally the freedom. I don't get the memories thing. It's probably the only thing I don't really understand about this. Tag guy gets turned. He's a bit of a shithead, really. Hello. What you got to say? Anything? Nope. Nope. Nope, they got nothing interesting to say. Little red. Oh Jesus! Hello, Blue. Come here, Blue. Come here. I love your rainbow getup. It's very pretty. A rainbow dress. Tag guy. I like the name, Tag guy. It's a good name. Get out of the way, Tag girl. Should I say Tag nut? This looks very much like meh. The fuck is that? A journal? Yeah, go on. Nice. I like the way the legs are wiggling like that. Oh, yeah. Did we get another memory? I guess we did. Okay, do you know what? That's that game's had about half an hour. I think that's a reasonable amount of time to have spent on this. What can we say about this game? Daydream Channel sounds like a good series name. Alright, okay, fine. What can we say about this game? It's got legs. I will willingly say that it's got legs. I mean, it's a bit sort of we'll say oddly paced, but I mean, I could certainly see myself picking this up again. I mean, this has definitely got some interest in it, I would say. Would be interested to explore it further, but I don't want to give this game a ridiculous amount in the limelight because that wouldn't be very fair. That's not the purpose of this. This is about. Well, let's be honest. This is about me getting fucking rat-arsed. But further than that, I could see this being something we pick up at another time easily. The journal was so deep and inspiring. Yeah, you're right. A-E-I-O-U. Yeah, I write that in my journal. That's all I've ever written, actually. That and there's some kind of it's a story about ponies or something. Pony butts. Something about plots. That's right, isn't it? Plots. Yeah, that's what they say in the dumb. That's how you say it. You shorten fandom, dumb, and the dumb. Right. Okay. Well, that was Somnium, which yeah, can't really fault it. It's a reasonably unique concept, well presented. Doesn't make itself too offensive. Yeah, good. A good find. We're off to a good start. Good start indeed. We were already 2 shots in, but that's fine. Excellent. So, without going any further, can we save our game somehow? Oh, you can save in the memory things, can't you? Forgot about that. Right. Well, let's put that on. We can put the chat back on as well. Possibly. Hey, let's put the chat on. There we go. And I'll just sort things out here. I'm not going to put the music on. Not right now. Can't be bothered. Oh, was it? Thank you. Well, it's my antivirus saying that that wasn't a virus. Thanks for letting it run for such a long period of time that if it was a virus, it probably would have encrypted my entire fucking computer. So thanks. Thanks a lot, antivirus. Thanks for being there for me, bro. You got my back. You got my back. Okay, so there we go. Browser. Bam. Excellent. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. That was Somnium. Good start. Good start. But we've already experienced this author, so we kind of had an inkling that it would be at least competent. Oh, sorry, yawning. Excuse me. I've been up since like the crack of dawn this morning. Okay. Onwards and upwards. It can only get better, right? The only way out is up. I heard that once. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Akuma. Akuma Natara. That's not a demon. Demon. Spanish. Another Spaniard. I think it's the Sapiens is Spanish, right? Wow, these little icons are nice. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Oh, wow, look, this is actually quite new as well. I hope it's not so in Spanish that I can't play it. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're gonna put the stream on hold. Remember, if you've got conditions, I said put them in the chat. I said that, and then I remembered that I'd probably need to somehow try and fish them out of a combined YouTube and Twitch chat. Maybe don't do that. Maybe the thing to do is to shove them in Discord, or if you write them, I'll probably see them at some point. That's pretty good already. I agree. So let's get it. Let's fucking get on with it. Yeah, let's fucking get it downloaded. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. That beautiful sound means that this game has, well, for lack of a better way of explaining it, it has worked and it is up and running. I was just having a look at the README actually. Well, in Spanish, so I can't actually read anything, but it does have what I'm reading as a thank you message. Muchas gracias por descargar Akuma. That, or perhaps it's some other thing. Maybe I'm being threatened. I don't know. My Spanish is weak indeed. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can't get this fucking working a bit. Bam, bam. There we go. Excellent. So we got Akuma running. Let's get the sounds. And I can't immediately say that I'm very fond of this music, so I've got that really quiet. It sounds really heavily distorted. I'm just gonna... Can you guys hear that? It just, to me, sounds really heavily distorted. It's not pleasant. I bet distortion's nice, but doesn't sound nice to me. So we, just to underline this, we got a condition, the top one there, awful music. Which is odd because the rest of this looks very fucking nice. The art is really nice. Yeah, as you say, the art is really nice. 8-bit UFO, thank you. We're gonna probably run out of that sort of thing very soon because I was a lazy shit. But we'll see what we do. So here we go, Akuma, which apparently is something to do with a demon. Yumaniki Fangame created by Ashita Manimi. It stars Akis. Akuma plays similarly to a traditional Yumaniki Fangame. You enter a dream world by using the machine in your bedroom. Oh boy, I've got a few of those. Unnatural looping the music. You save by sleeping in your bed. There is a debug menu you can access by interacting with the shining item on your bookshelf. The game has dialogue, and your main goal is to uncover the story that unfolds by exploring the dream world along with collecting effects. Who can speak Spanish? Because if we have Spanish speakers, we might Spanish speakers. We may do it a bit better because it sounds like this might actually have dialogue in it that is gonna be completely lost to me. This music is. Let's just go. Okay. Basic controls. Move a person. The directional arrows. To bring up the menu and to cancel the menus. X. To Interactular. That is my favourite monster in the original Power Rangers. Interactular. Ellie, you'll be playing translation. I guess. Hopefully we can muddle past. Activar Effectos. I think we can understand what it means. Despertar 9. It's that film, you know, The Desperate Nine. It's the sequel to The Hateful Eight. The Desperate Nine. Okay, so first we use the sonar, and then that gets us an Effectos, an Eventos, a Secretos, a Historia, and then a Despertar. Ryuki, you are going to be the key player for the next 20 to 30 minutes. You might well be the only thing that can keep this from being a complete disaster. Oh Jesus, there's more dialogue. I'm almost sure that first line says that the dialogue is important. History. Cambios. Okay, right, good. Well, I don't know why I'm even looking at this. Cagnates are fun. What is a oh, right, cognate. It's like, what the fuck is that? Solar Army stream. Oh god, there's so much text in this. Fucking hell. Oh Jesus, my god. Fuck off. Cargano. Okay, Zodi, thank you for tuning in. I can't believe this is giving me more things. Quieres ver la introduction. Okay, that's good. There's very few in this version. I like the sound of that. No. Okay, so here we are. It is a nice art style. I'm liking that already. So we don't want to touch that. I know that because that's going to take us to a debug room. And we're not ready for that yet. So here we are. Is this more your style of hair, Psychonautic? I mean, you just want to stick your hand up and I can say that any of these people are you. I mean, I think that's fair, isn't it? We are in a pretty desolate world, it seems. Pretty desolate. Yeah, I thought that, because surely it should have said C, not CS block. Because S block, I'm pretty sure, is not a Spanish. Our character is cute. Oh well, thank you. Here we go. Herikos. I hope this isn't pornographic. It looks like it might be pornographic. Here we go. Oh. I should probably let the error screens and things show up for a bit longer than that, because some people in the chat can actually understand that shit. Oh wow, look at that! Whoa, you got a long neck. Esta cerrada. I'll try and remember and leave the stuff up a bit longer so that people can read it. Okay. This is the machine that we're talking about. It's like very much like Flow. Oh god, I just used the instructions, didn't I? Oh, fuck off. Right, okay. What's this? least it's nice in here. It's got a... Do you know what this reminds me of? That Doom WOD that I played, Void, where everything was all sort of monochrome. And it had all the chess pieces and stuff in it. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Certainly the theme and the colour of it. At least the music didn't prove to be quite as awful as it did at the start, because if it was, I don't think I would have been able to put up with that for very long. Let's go in here. Nice use. I like that background. It's nice. Flashing red spots. Let's get a bike going on. Although if I recall correctly, the effect in this, which will get us to our destinations quicker, is possibly a Vespa. Good. Well, I've always wanted a slightly tan outlook on life. Can't go behind that. Okay. Okay, well, we did it. Let's go back down. Oh, hey. This is Bane. Hey, Bane. What's going on? Why are you just chilling out there? Haven't you got any delicious Spanish dialogue for me? Okay, I guess not. If the whole aesthetic of the game is red, black, and blue, I think I'm gonna like it. Yeah, well, you know. Okay, well, so what does that mean? Under construction, perhaps? Unfinished zone? I'm happy with that. As long as there's something to see, you know, things to touch, items to lick, cuties to meet. The protagonist having its eyes open is refreshing. You're not fucking wrong, actually. I completely agree with you there. It's a nice touch, isn't it? And development. Music doesn't loop correctly. That's alright. What's this? Okay. Pretty much the game telling me to piss off is what that is. Does that mean there's gonna be jack shit in here? Is that what the game's trying to tell me? Turn back now, else ye face the consequences of having a really dull 20 minutes wandering around in this fucking labyrinth of streets. So this game, apparently, the first release of it was August 12, 2016, which is less than a year old. For a lot of stuff that's in this sphere of fandom, that's not old at all, really. We've played games a lot older than that. Not old at all. There's a little line just in the void between the worlds. I guess this would be a roundabout, except it's not. Okay. This board empty as fuck, and you will be bored, leave please. Yeah, I was thinking that might be the more sort of editorialized translation of this shit. Yeah. I like that little animation there, that was nice. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I wonder what we'll listen to. Are we a boy or a girl? More importantly, but in the game, are we a boy or a girl? Let's have a look. Yeah, a traditional Yumaniki Fangame. A kiss. Okay, so here's the description. Here's the description of Akis, which is our protagonist, right? Akis is the main protagonist of Akuma. Appearance: Akis has chin-length white hair and red eyes. Akis wears a white jacket and a dark grey shirt underneath, along with black pants and shoes. Personality, not much is known about Akis' personality. Past, not much is known about Akis' past. Age, unknown, possibly teens. But here's the shocker. Here's the shocker, right, guys? Gender. Why don't we have a little? What do you guys think? What do you think? What gender is our protagonist in this particular game? Just as an idea, what do you guys think? Based on what we've seen so far. Grill. Interesting. Of course, if we follow certain schools of thought, there could be an almost infinite number of answers to the question I just asked. So perhaps I'm being a bit unfair on you all. Gender none. Gender unknown. Well, we do know. You wouldn't think by looking... Well, no, there's a clear answer here. This isn't a trick question. There's an answer here. I'm not trying to... This isn't a trick question. It does actually say here what the character's gender is. Just interesting because it's one of the few ones we've not seen parading around in a skirt, but at the same time, I mean, is that like a flower on the hair? That little disky sort of thing? Pick girl and interesting. So this is a guy. This is a guy. According to the wiki page, this is gender male. Ellie got it. Ellie got it. Ellie's the guy spotter. How you would know that, I don't know. I mean, I'm not even sure there's any clear way to say, really. But they're not wearing a skirt. I mean, that's the only kind of clue in game that you can really get. It's a girl in my heart. Oh, well, you know, it doesn't have to be an obstacle. You know, if they've already made it into your heart, then you know maybe you can make some room in there for you know a bit of a you know long-haired guy action. Little flower in the bonnet. What was that thing that happened recently with Total Biscuit and the traps? I mean, if Total Biscuit likes traps, I'm not saying he does like traps, but if he did like traps, then we know maybe it's all right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't trust his world judgment really on those matters. You gotta go with your heart, and look, there's a heart right there, almost as if to underline what I'm talking about. There's a heart. So what we can take away from Akuma so far is love traps. This world has dick in it. I mean, we're fucking walking around for like feels like forever, and we haven't seen anything other than just a heart. If I make a fan game, the protagonist is going to be a dude wearing a dress. I don't know if that's necessarily an original concept, but you know, I think you should do it anyway. There's something to... My voice is going there. There's something to be said for making the characters thing as ambiguous as possible. I guess you could argue that makes it easier to connect with the protagonist if you're into that sort of thing. You know, you want to imagine yourself. I wish to be the little girl and all that. Right? Okay, bored. Let's go somewhere else. A+ on the sprites in this though. I really like it. They're really refreshing as well. They don't just look. That makes it a bit more apparent actually. But that looks like a bow, doesn't it? In the hair. That's fine. I mean, if you want to have a bow in your hair, and you're a guy, then you know I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. Encourage it. It's just strange because, you know, I get well, we could spiel about this, why the fuck not, nothing else is happening. In media, sometimes you do have to do certain things with your character design to make it clear to the audience what it is that you want them to understand from it. You don't always have to do that, but, you know. It's like how you might put scars on someone's face to try and give the impression that they're a badass. Or, you know, give them like a nervous twitch to make it so that you don't trust them naturally. Burly, muscular man with a flowy, cute dress. Yes! Exactly. Bit barren, yeah, you're right. I mean, given this is the first release of this game, maybe this is the... This could very well be the sum of it. That's not an anything, it's just a dead end. Although, given that was a year ago. I mean, I don't know, someday when it was in... Oh, look, a door. Someday when it was in development, it seemed to thunder through it for a bit, and then... seemed to get forgotten about. Okay, the only thing that we found we can't open, so that's a shame. The thing is, a lot of these projects end up getting forgotten about. You know, they do one release and then that's it. It just sits there. It's an unfortunately unfinished product. This is a shame. Well, a lot of things really. It's not a plague limited to the Yuminiki fandom. It can happen everywhere. Trying to undertake one of these things is a labour of love that, you know, you have to have real passion to see it through. Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. Let's move on to something else. Yes, death metal. Okay, it's not death metal, but it is spooky. Spoopy. Looks pretty lack substance. Yeah. Yeah. Bit like me, really. Except for the pretty bit. River. I like this world. This world's kind of interesting and spoopy. Feels like it's just creeping up on you. Kind of oddly unsettling. I like it. I like it. Little face. It's a little boring. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's the first release of something, I mean, what's to be expected? It probably is going to be pretty boring. A lot of it is going to be kind of testing that the thing actually fucking works. But I mean, the wiki page has loads of shit on it. Like effects. Yeah, there's what, 1, 2, 3... There's 7 effects in there. We haven't got any effects yet. We've been wandering about for at least 15 minutes. Not that I'm saying that we should get effects that quickly, but it does suggest that we're missing it. Is the author still working on it? I mean, it was this initial release was a year ago. There's been nothing since. Although I didn't check the Facebook page. I only checked what was on the Yuminiki wiki, the Yuminiki Fangames wiki, I should say. Not to confuse them with those other hardcores at the Yuminiki wiki, the wiki Yuminiki, the wiki Yuminiki. Oh look, a different tree. Come here, tree. What Dame would say about this, which I think would be fitting, is the aesthetic is nice. In fact, the aesthetic is pretty beautiful. Really works for me. Good. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. Oh look, it's a Madatsuki painting. Reuse of Yuminiki music at places. No, that doesn't count. Let's go in the bloody door. Okay, Keith is like, no, fuck off. No, I don't want to go in there. It's too dangerous. Ambiance, yes. Spoopy old house in it. Sit down? Nope. Yeah, I always have. Oh, Christ, that gave me a fright. Alright, who wants to try and interpret this for me? Ha pasado un tiempo desde la última vez que despedí a los serventes. Something about servants, maybe? Doctors? Tranquilizers? Family? I don't know. Blemishes. Very spoopy house. Yes, very spoopy dialogue as well, I'm sure. That was up on the screen for a long time. I didn't really want to look at it too much more than that. Oh, that's interesting. So you can look at the fireplace and it makes it slightly brighter. You actually see what the fuck's going on. That's not that dark, admittedly. I can see what the fuck's going on. I like your cacti. I have no idea what the rest. Okay, good. Oh look, it's the all these little things I guess are references to Fangames. Just let you viewers at home take note what this says. Something about haggis. It's obviously not the Scottish usage of such a noble animal. Yes, okay, good. Good. I'm a little bit uncultured when it comes to languages and stuff. It's something that I've even spoken about on videos before about trying to address, but yeah, I mean, fucking Jesus, how do you find the time for this? For like learning languages when you're a developed human being? I don't know. Plot twist, it's his house. Yeah, it could be. Hole in the floor, better get that fixed, you lazy fuck in this room. We got some more books. Considerable mente. That's a fucking word and a half, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Considerable mente. Considerable mente. Is that real? Is that real Spanish? Fluido. Black fluid? Mutation. I don't know. I'm probably aping and making no sense at all. Probably not even pronouncing the words correctly. That's a given, in fact. Considerable mente. Fangame shirt motifs. Yes, you're right. You're right, indeed. Oh look, we changed the light from spooky red to spooky dark. It's a bit of a shame. Quite enjoyed our spooky red. There we go. There we go. Back in the red. Yo. 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 Yo, 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 with my pappy and my mummy. Mammy, I should say, not got your face scored out. Pappy's got quite long hair as well. I don't know if it's our pappy or just a pappy. Because the face was scored out. Could be anything really. Let's move on. God, how fucking tall is this building? What really annoys me is this bloody Yeti, like, just doesn't want to mute sometimes. I hit the mute button and it just doesn't work. Oh yeah. What's that indicative of? We're gonna get some kind of event? We're gonna get chased by the slimy monster? Come here, slimy monster, I'm ready for you. I got a BFG in my fucking pot. Slimy monster! Pistola. Come on, who's doing the Spanish, right? Some beautiful Spanish person should be helping me out here because I'm flying blind. Probably gonna fly straight into some kind of thing. Hotel Mario, perhaps. Just fly straight into it. Bam! Taken out in one fell swoop. That's whatever. Oh. Hey there, slimy monster. We can't open our little menu thing. Nunca, 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 nunca. What does nunca mean? Nunca, nunca, yeah. Mesa presa, nunca, nunca, yeah. Nunca, nunca, yeah. Nunca, 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 yeah. Actually, this is new nunca. New nunca. Spook, spook flame lady. Whatever. Are you following us? No. What's in here? Never. Never, 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 never. Never, never, never. Never. Bastardo! I know what that means. I can hear a spoopy noise. Not from the game. The game is completely silent at the moment. If I had to criticize one thing, it's the fact that there's no background music or anything at the moment. But you know, that's fine. What's this? What's this? Murto. Parse, tenor. Oh man, I could go pizza. Sorry, I should be focusing on the dialogue, yeah. Parse, tenor, una, mano. Vomitar sounds like a good word. It sounds like a Pokemon. Where was that? I'm just gonna make up my own interpretation of what this says. So, the ambience is potent and turbo. It makes me want to buy an Ouya. You would perhaps be forgiven for thinking this is a girl looking at this particular picture. We know otherwise, though. We've been below the jeans. No, we haven't. That's perverted. Okay, good. Well, we did that. We got something. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, I made that face as well. Okay. Oh, why, hello. He's got love hearts for eyes. Look at that little sprite. Is this Dad? Yo. Oh, he looks angry. Here comes the slimy monster. 2. No quiero tu prestina aquí largat. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Uh-oh. He dijo... oh shit, run. Well, I can't. Oh! We didn't run. But we did get eaten by the slimy monster, though. Scrubbed City. Can we get up? Okay, good. Well, seems like a natural place to draw. So I close at that sort of conclusion. Oh, we have a save apparently. I didn't make that. So that was what's this game called? Akuma. What can I say about Akuma? Obviously has a lot of potential. If this was fully fledged, I could almost see this being. The art style, for some reason, was making me think of Flesh Child for a moment, but it's actually a lot nice. No slight against Flesh Child, but it's a lot more detailed, I guess is the word. With a bit more content in it. I think what the author is probably going to need to do is focus on completing some of the areas, because there's obviously a lot of space in this which is empty. I'd almost say, shut all that off so you can't get to it, put some fucking traffic cones in. They love traffic cones in the Humaniki Fangame community. And put shit in that's actually cool, like interesting stuff, and then build on it from there. Otherwise, this game looks like something to definitely keep an eye on. I'm gonna quickly have a look, right? Hang on. We can do this. We can do it. We can do it. If we go browser, let's go here. Because there's this link here. Let's have a look at this. Oh, fucking. Let's click on this. I thought she was pregnant for a second there. Get out of here, you fuck! I don't want to hear it. Okay, I think that means that it's possibly still in development. There's obviously lots of artwork and stuff in here. Okay, good. This is not particularly interesting to look at. It's just a Facebook. Sucks we can't read it. Indeed it does. If there's some way to get English in there, that would be nice. But, you know, the author might not even speak it, so that's possibly being a bit fucking selfish. Other than that, seems really nice. Seems really nice. Quite... What the fuck is going on with that background? That looks crazy. Look at that. Look at that! Why is it doing that? Tripic! Oh god. Where is it getting that from? Oh, that's where. Okay. Well, since we're here, we don't need to do anything else. We can just go straight back into it. So, that game, yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. We got at least time for one more. Maybe even another. We'll see. We'll see if this one works. Journey record. Looks a bit pedestrian compared to the things we've just played. Did I save the game for that? I don't think I did actually, did I? Oh no, I did. Of course I did. Right, shut that down. So here we go. Shut up, dickhead. Journey record. Let's check what we've got here. Chinese Humanity Fangame. Wild dog. I don't like a wild dog. So this is like a version 0.00. So fuck knows what we're gonna get in this. Okay, excellent. Well, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's get this on. I'll get it ready, and I'll see you shortly. That beautiful noise means we are in business. Let's listen to that again. It's not the most pleasant sound in the world, is it? God, I need a bigger monitor. Yeah, I should have got that 4K monitor. Shit. Okay. Oh God, I'm gonna need to mute that. That's really not a pleasant sound at all. Do you guys like that? Just while I've got it up, the screen, the animated thing. I was really pleased with that. I'm gonna keep working on that because I've got some ideas for some little animations and things that might improve the branding a little bit of the streams and stuff. I think it's quite nice, a little bit psychedelic with the shifting colors and things. This was a bit random, but going back to more important matters, let's talk about Journey Record. Chinese Yumaniki Fangame created. So this is more about what 2-3 years ago. MIDI piano, yeah. Journey Record is a traditional fan game. Just right off at the start, it's just a traditional fan. No, we can't have that. You play as Renee, a girl who refuses to leave her room. Your main goal is to explore her dream world and find all the effects. Not a lot of effects now. Has a heart sticking out of her torso. Can you confirm that this is a wee girl? A wee girly girl. Long legs. Wow. Long, thin legs. Like a soap strider. Rennie has chin-length sandy brown hair. It's not known what eye color is, what her eye color is as it is closed. Okay, does anyone care? Who cares about that? Created by Mayoji. My G man. Let's get that up. Okay, here we go. Journey Record. I guess we have to unmute that sound. If the music doesn't pick up from that, then that's definitely going to be a shot. God, that needs to be quieter than that. Holy fuck. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. I'm totally on board with whatever you're telling me. What is that walking noise? God, we seem quite... It's just me, or do we seem quite bulky? Okay, nothing in here seems to really do anything. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey, sis? I don't even know how you pronounce that. Hello, good evening, welcome. Here we are playing Journey Record. Or, for some reason the letters N, E, Y, R, and E are all capitalized. Ner. It doesn't mean anything to me. Could be of things. This is a nice effect here, that being able to walk. What's really interesting about this, if you look at it, the bottom of the fence is actually still above our sprite, but the top of it isn't. Good. Okay. Right, okay. Are we ready, guys? We're ready. So I'm gonna go out. So in case you're just tuning in, I haven't actually went over this in a while. In case you're just tuning into the thing. Fan game, bingo. The whole idea is, I've got these tropes in the top right. If the fan game meets these tropes, then I have to take a shot. You'll notice that one of the shots, one of the conditions that's there, which already has a tick next to it because I've already been punished by it, is use the bed to get into dreamland, suggested by our darling Psychonautic. So, just brace myself here. If we open this and it takes us to the dream world, that's a shot. Baby, that's a shot in the fucking face. What the fuck is that noise? Yeah, it's not just me, is it? She does look a bit... Would it be inappropriate to say portly? She's like a bit portly. That's what happened. I'm surprised that doesn't happen to hikimoris more often. They just grow to be the size of their room. Just like a fish, you know? Because they can't go out. How do they get exercise? I mean, walking around in a dream world doesn't count as exercise. I'm sure it doesn't. We're doing well. That last game didn't get us out. Did it get us any? No, it didn't. Cheers. Right. Let's go. I like the door. That's a nice effect. Okay, so we got pretty standard looking Nexus. I like look at this bottom left one. Apparently that's the end of music here on what is either surface of Mars or the surface of a cookie. Could really be either of these things actually. Oh, this footstep noise. Oh, God. God. Yeah, I mean, if you had your Fitbit on when you're asleep, does it count up when you're dreaming? I don't think it does. That'd be crazy. Imagine if you had that, like a Fitbit for your dreams. Yeah, I know. It's pretty. So one of the conditions, for those of you who haven't caught this before, that I've used in the past was ear rapey walking noises, which is kind of what we've got going on here. Thankfully that's not a condition today. But hey, if you guys have an idea for a condition, whack them over. We're gonna try and crowdsource these as much as possible, because I think you should all be. Do you know what? I'm looking at these little rocks, right? Doesn't that look like a puppy? Doesn't that look like a little puppy? Especially this one with a little tail. That's a puppy. It's gotta be a puppy. That's God. Again, we need to be quite. Well, I mean, you've picked this as your footstep noise. That looks like a chair. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It's like some fucking. It's like a fucking centipede or something, isn't it? There's no music, just the footstep noises, and we're walking around a bunch of fucking chocolate chips. Well, I suppose it all had to come crashing down at some point, didn't it? We had two pretty decent games. I mean, it had to end at some point. There's only so many decent games on the fucking. This is gonna take us back the same way, isn't it? Aha, look, things. Things! Thank fuck for things. If there was some music, I think it wouldn't be quite as bad as it is, because it would be diluted a bit, but because it's just like, it's just present, it's just squeak, squeak, squeak. Get the high score! Okay. Fuck, come on, just... What's the gimmick here? How many fucking... Come on! Just walking through these featureless cookie cutter rooms. Are we in a maze of some kind? Is that what it is? And I'm just too dumb to figure it out? Because if that is the case, pro tip, don't put this at the start of your fucking game, please. Don't ever just like drop your players into this as soon as they fire it up. Admittedly, I did go in a door. Let's try going down. All the budget went to the title music. Oh my god. I can't be bothered with this. Let's. Oh, that's the instructions. Let's get out. Okay, well we did. You should get under those covers, don't you, Hen? What? There we go. Good. Right, let's try something else. Let's try something else. Come on, game. You can still impress me. It's not too late. It's not too late. Let's try this. Is this going to be like some Twin Peaks? I've been watching Twin Peaks from the start because I was watching. I watched one episode of like the most recent series of it, and it was so fucking weird that I was like, yeah, alright, okay. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm immediately enthralled by it. Although they did have like a musical segment from the fucking 9 Inch Nails, which lasted way longer than it really should on a TV serial. I don't know, I don't watch TV to watch. So everyone's going on about bloody Ed Sheeran and Game of Thrones. Like, I don't fucking give a shit about Ed fucking Sheeran. Neither should you. Fucking Ed Sheeran. I didn't watch a show so I could watch somebody fucking singing. Well, I don't mean a little bit, but a little bit. Moderation, you know. You gotta do these things and control them out. This looks to me like it's gonna be jack shit as well. I'm just throwing that out here now. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here. Which is a shame because it places a further onus on me to be entertaining. And it's not even entertaining in the ooh, getting drunk because the game is not providing me with the ability to do that. It's not providing me with the necessary conditions to get liquored up. Fucking great dead end. This game also has loads of effects on it, apparently. Yeah, what was I saying? Twin Peaks, yeah, Twin Peaks. Yeah, everyone watch Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is kind of interesting. Haven't quite figured out how. This is just a maze. This is just a fucking maze with nothing in it. There's no art here beyond the floor tile. Oh, look, a face. Come here, face. I'm gonna rub my face on your face. Oh, fidget spinners. Fucking dicks in a butt. Come on. Oh, this is excruciating. Look, there's no art here, right? The only stuff we've got going on that is vaguely anything like something that I could create. I could create all the assets in this except for probably maybe the floor and the sprites. And the floor is a push. Are you serious? What the fuck is with these long ass dead ends? Oh, this noise is doing my head in. Does this count as awful music? Does no music count as awful music? Well, 8-bit UFO, I would say the first season of Twin Peaks does not really reflect what the rest of it's like. Not even slightly. The first season sort of reflects. It's more about establishing a lot of the sort of the characters and the lore, I guess. Well, don't. You shouldn't, because if you vote for it being bad music, that means I need to take a shot. Should we have a straw poll? Does this count as bad music? It's all. Yeah, you're right. It is worse than awful music in a lot of ways. Watch the first. If nothing else, watch the first episode of the second season, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" It just sort of blows this sort of undercurrent under it all. Is Twin Peaks as weird as they say? I would say that it depends. You have to take it in context. The first season, it's not really that weird. It has moments where it sort of is a bit strange, but most of it is a pretty standard sort of formula. The second season apparently completely changes that. It continues with the same characters and story, but it also adds this whole sort of world underneath it. And then by the time you get to the third season, which is what's broadcasting now, 25 years after the original, That's when it gets fucking weird. Oh great, we found our way back to the start. Well, good. You know what? Let's fucking leave. Let's fucking leave. I've had enough of this world. Totally done it. That's bollocks as far as what the fuck was that noise? Why does it... What... Do you hear that? They've just taken the door closing noise from... something else. I guess. Oh... I thought for a moment there we had a different noise, but as soon as we move out of the fucking tree-walled pond, suddenly we're back to... Jesus. Jesus H. Christ. From the highest peaks, we've just descended into just... Can we have this noise? Nothing? It's a maze. It's not even a maze as in like a maze balls. It's just a maze as in... It's just a maze. The only thing of any note we saw in that maze that looked vaguely like we wanted to touch was a face that we couldn't get to. Oh, this looks like more bollocks as well. Fuck's sake. Oh, this game is grinding my fucking gears. Take a shot if there's no music anywhere. You know what? I'll take a note of that one. I like that. I like that. I like the cut of your jibelly. Let's put that. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be farting around with my laptop while I'm doing this, but it's not like fucking anything else is happening. This is a black background as well. There's not even anything on the background. And look at these trees. They're like fucking just like it's like a stick of candy floss that's been coloured green. Music sounds better with you. Yeah, maybe the effect should be earplugs. You don't have to fucking listen to this shit. There's nothing even in. There's nothing in here. I'm not convinced there's anything in this game at all. Oh! It's a flower that's having a seizure. Well, just chill out, flower. All right. Oh, hey, look. I'm just noticing how vastly different this man's proportions are to us. He's built like a stick insect. We're built like a fucking road roller. Jesus Christ. Okay. He doesn't want to talk to... Oh, we got a thing. We got eyes. Oh, this is like the default RPG Maker thing. Oh, balls. Balls. What have we got there? What is that? Oh, I know what that is because I've seen it on the description. Oh, I dread to even think what that would sound like. Ellie, you criminal mind. How do we get out of this fucking egg of stars? I'm not sure we can. Oh, do you know what? This game is just... This game. Do you know what? I reckon we can get another one in here. I reckon we can fit another game in here. And this game... Am I being unfair by wanting to end it here? A little bit. A little bit. Okay. We'll try the final world, I think, that we haven't been to. I think we haven't been to one world. And if that world proves to be shit, this game is done. So we went in there. I think it's just this one then, isn't it? Oh my god! You're not serious. Fuck it. Well, at least there's no footstep noise on here. fucking... Don't put noises like that in your video game. Why would you think that was a good idea? There's nothing. There's not even a footstep. We're just sailing through silence. Maybe that is an improvement. Hey, pink. What is this? Pink matchstick man. I didn't think it could get much worse, but it actually did get worse. And then we got just nothing. I have to say, in fairness, this game is like a 0.00 release, which means there's like nothing to it, and in a lot of ways we can't really judge it too much further than what we judged the previous game. On the other hand, if you've released your game to the public, you kind of, as a lot of commenters would say, you're releasing it for people to look at and make opinions on. Even if it's not finished, even if it's not got all the content in it that you want, people are going to look at it and they're gonna think, well, this is what you want to show me. This is what you want me to look at. And if what you want them to look at is this, it's too rough. It's just too rough at this point. There's not enough content in it. Even compared to the last game, which wasn't exactly rich on bloody content, this, I think needs a bit more to it. That's an understatement. Yeah, exactly. Compared to the previous game that we played, Akuma, I mean, that was its initial release as well, and it's light years ahead of this. Oh god, I feel like I'm starting to fucking slur. Oh dear. I don't feel too bad, in fairness. We seem to just got shagged by the same condition in each bloody game. Is this ever gonna end? Am I just gonna keep walking up here forever? Oh, this game, you guys. I'll give it another 10 seconds and then I'm gonna start walking backwards. Let's get the feeling we're in some kind of infinite corridor. Or this game is just that fucking, yeah, there we go, excellent. Oh, hello. Have we got something actually happening? Hello. What was that? It's Lightning Flashman. Come here, you Lightning Flashman, I ain't afraid of you. I'll fucking beat the shit out of you. Why did we make a staircase noise when we spoke to that young gentleman? There's still no music. There's no sounds of any kind now, which is, I guess, in context, a relief, but on the other hand, it is also a bit kind of dull. We're now just walking through what feels like an empty space. Oh look, it's a little prison full of little men. Yeah, that's what that is. A little prison full of men. I say a little prison, it's actually fucking big, Jesus Christ. Poor guys, they won't even have room to lie down. Getting their heads trampled on. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that. Yeah, you're right. The sound effect did sound very familiar. Although I have no idea if that's a stock RPG Maker sound effect. And without knowing that, I feel kind of bad passing judgment on it. You know what? You know what? I think that's fucking hell. We're back here. Okay, right. Okay. So here we go. That was Journey Record. I'm not playing this anymore. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys are getting kicks out of this, then I'm sorry, but I'm bored. Oh, come on, we've got to listen to this music a bit. It sounds like a phone alarm clock. Okay, good. So that was Journey Record. It seems to be a bit early, really. Lacks in anything to really grab onto and say, this is unique, this is a concept, this is something that is really exciting, because there's not enough content in it. So what to make of that? I don't know. I'd need to have a strong reason to come back and play that again. I can't say I'd willingly seek it out. It hasn't made an amazing first impression on me, which is a shame. And I know these are the works, you know, it's the hard work of some person, and it seems really harsh to say that, but on the other hand, you know, you put it on the internet, you want people to look at it. I looked at it, and that's what happened. So, I mean, I can only apologize so much for that. So yeah, that was that. There's effects on the fucking thing. I mean, if you look at this, there's effects here. We didn't see any of this. We saw the heart thing. I was really looking forward to a dog ears and tail effect. Little dog girl. Well, little in bunny ears. Right, okay. So that was Journey Record. I mean, it was what it is. We're already on the browser, so we don't need to do anything else. What time is it? We'll do one more, and then it's bedtime. Well, it's not bedtime, but it's not playing this time. So, sound of someone jingling some bingo balls, and bam. Ah! Dickosaurus. Landed on me, which means fucking, it's not on the list, but you know what? You know what? We can just give it, this is a given, that if we land on a game that I've already played, then I'll take a shot. I think that's fair. That's not just the inner alcoholic on me saying, alcoholic in me, not on me, saying that I want alcohol. Unfortunately, I played this game on the channel, and I'm more than familiar with it. Which means we're not going to play that, unfortunately. So let's this character page has a lot on it. Look at this. I love me, meh. And then another interesting thing is that meh probably isn't her real name. Lives next door to Thomas, don't you know? Whatever. Unknown, possibly 15 to 18 at bare minimum. Whatever. Okay, right. Cheers. Ah, look, we saw that. Okay. Next. Hana no Chiruamu. Looks like a video game. Looks like something I saw as a video game. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get it downloaded. It's a 0.01 as opposed to a 0.00, which might mean it's moderately more developed. Perhaps slightly more developed. Okay, people say they love it. That's hopeful. Okay, well, let's get it ready. It's working! It's making a sound. Not anymore, it isn't. Okay, good, good. Right, here we go. So, going back to the page on the wiki for a moment, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be getting into. So, Hana no Chiruamu is a Yumineki fan game developed by Tsuzura. You play as a girl named Kodama. She enters her dream world by sleeping on her student desk in a classroom. At least it's not a fucking bed. That saves me from a shot. Thank you very much, Tsuzura. You're a saint already. The last update for this game was in 2014. That puts it quite a few years old, which probably, unfortunately, means it is a dead project. Not unless the author is working really hard on it. So, what does it look like? It looks like this. Get rid of that. There we go. So, let's unmute that. Bring the volume way down. And hope that the music picks up a little bit. Definitely get a Yumineki vibe from what we're looking at right now. Has to be said. Even that, it's got a very Yumineki vibe. So I'm getting the feeling this is going to be a more traditionally fan game sort of thing. Okay, wow, that surprised me. We're in a get up. I have to say, our sprite is looking very Madatsuki-like. In this school classroom. We've got a diary. I like that little animation. It's nice. Doesn't want to go out. See, this must be a really kind of poor place for a Hikimori to decide to just fucking hitch themselves, because surely other people could come into the classroom. Mado Scooby. Oh yeah, that's in my favorite fan game, Yumi Doomy Doo. Where are you? Yeah, it's fucking loud noises. Bam! Head on the desk. Slam it down there. Some very moody music. Maybe she's in detention. Naughty girl, you say? Well, just realised that fucking thing's up. George Lopez Slam. Hi, Ver. I don't know if I don't know what you're on about, but I mean, it sounds exciting. Traffic cones already? That's good. That's a good idea though, because you shouldn't just let people wander about in an unfinished world. You should encourage people to go to wherever this is. The blackness. Why do these games seem to have so much just empty space? Smash Otsuki. Slamming your face on the desk, Suki. This is a much more pleasant... I mean, I could still see this getting irritating if you had to listen to it for a long period of time, but this footstep noise, much more tolerable. And all they really need to do is bring the volume down a bit. I think that's all that needs to happen. It just needs mastered a bit. That's it. It just needs to be less prominent. Also, the addition of having a bit of music just does wonders for it. It just fits a lot better into this sort of audio space. Oh, hey. Dancing around. Ah, he's done dancing. He's done dancing. Oh well. So those of you who are just tuning in, welcome, of course. Welcome to Fangame Bingo. This is a recurring little feature, which is usually on Thursdays, but we're doing it tonight because, you know, I was a bit idle. In which we explore some of the darker corridors of the Yumineki Fangames wiki in search of interesting fan game content. And depending on whether or not the game meets the various tropes in the top right of the screen, the tropes which are defined by myself and anyone who wants to contribute, depends on whether or not I get absolutely pissed beyond recognition. Because each of those essentially equates to a shot. Yeah, you're right, it does look like the hospital in Flow. In fact, I'm definitely getting a kind of a flowy vibe, although Flow would have sort of more ominous music than this, I think. Oh, get up. Come on. So the whole idea is we just pick random articles from the Yuminiki Fangames wiki, and from there, the world is your oyster. So far we're not really seeing a lot of anything, we're just seeing a lot of rooms with beds in them. I mean, it's not offensive, at least. Yeah, beds. I don't really want to. At least, what are the things that are hanging? Oh, it's the curtain rail, isn't it? I thought it was like showers for a second. Shower those. Yeah. Okay, we saw that guy when we came in. Does that mean we've gone? All right, let's figure this out. Up and at 'em. Okay, no access to the beds in here. That's a shame. Let's continue going up. Let's keep going up. I mean, it worked for, what's his name, Russell. This reminds me a lot of Yuminiki. One of my favourite bits of Yuminiki, actually, all the beds and stuff. And the access to the checkerboard path with the wardrobes and stuff. So, do like that bit. Yeah, I know I went back downstairs. Don't, come on, I've had a long day. I've been up since like fucking 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, this doesn't look ominous at all. Go on. We got that. We got an effect. Right. Oh, look at that, and it's the speed effect. Oh, this game's immediately just put itself in my good books. Could I have asked for anything more than this? Look at that. Are we a goat or a sheep? That's amazing. No. Go down. Down, you fucking sheep. Down, boy. Okay. I guess we're done in here. So let's backtrack a bit. Look at our little sheepy butt. Look at our little sheepy tail. Running around there. Are sheep known for their incredible speed? I don't think they really are they? Yeah, why not? Had to stop and wait for the clouds to load up. Look, it's either someone who's been sunbathing for a very long time, or someone who, I suppose it could be both, someone who's quite dead. Someone who burned in the great fire apocalypse. Hello. Yeah, you're not spooky at all, are you? If I saw a sheep running around like this, I'd be fucking terrified. Smiling as well. You got this evil sort of grin on your face. This world doesn't seem like it's very big, but I'm kind of... Ah! Oh yes! Fucking samurai sword. bitches. Yes, look at that. Excellent. Where's that fucking hoodie? The hoodie hooligan. Give me a hoodie hooligan. This reminds me of old times. I've been out for almost 4 years, if not more. I used to watch the comment. You took you mostly. Nick Renato, so you're still alive. I'm alive and kicking. Like a bad disease that you just can't get rid of. But welcome. Thank you for your... Okay, let's go down. Thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. This is, just to give a bit of context, this is a streaming feature that I plan to do going forward most Thursdays. Most Thursdays where I'm free. Oh wow, this is a cool place. And yeah, Fangame Bingo is something that I'm going to try and make a regular thing to hopefully prune out some of the more interesting content out of the Uminiki Fangames wiki, and also to punish myself a little bit for my recognition of the common tropes and stuff that is present in a lot of the content that's on there. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'm looking forward to trying this katana out on something. I have to say as well, this game seems to be doing a what? I can immediately say that I think this is... What this game is doing a lot better than some of the other ones that we've played, and I include some of the ones that were actually good, is that... excuse me. The content is actually paced in a way that keeps the game vaguely interesting. I say that perhaps naively. Possibly even too frequently. How do we get out of here? Which is what you want. You don't really want your players to be running around for ages and just nothing. Just trying to find something to keep them interested. I guess this is a dead end though. I don't think we can get out of here. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Yeah, although the art seems okay. I mean, when I initially sat down at this, I was thinking, it's just going to be a Uminiki sort of clone, and I guess it is by nature, but at least it's nice otherwise. Oh, I didn't notice that. Look at the curtain. It's all wiggling about. Spoopy. Most of all, I'm happy to be here. I sometimes used to picture a Skype conversation. Oh, you don't want to talk to me, really. I mean, it's just gonna be bollocks and Michael Rosen compilations. But you know, on the same note, it is great being able to communicate with you guys. I love that, because this compared to a lot of streams, and I think because we're now also streaming on YouTube as well as on Twitch, there's a lot more people are coming out of the woodwork and interacting in real time, which I think is brilliant. Oh, come and take me, spooky man, I'm ready. Which yeah, so that's brilliant. I really like that. Don't hide behind there. I know where you went. Yes, compared to some of the other content, which is why I want to keep this as a sort of a regular thing. Did we come through this door? I don't think we did we? Because I know there's a lot of people who want to, interact, and I would have thought that Twitch would be a natural sort of place that people would connect to, but it actually seems like YouTube streaming platform is pretty solid, and a lot of people are quite happy to use that over Twitch. I don't know, I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not calling this a Neon World because it lacks the Neon World sort of quality that I would say would be typical of fan games of this nature, where you'd have like different pads that you'd walk over, that would make noises and things. This doesn't have that. It's just got colours in it, and colours are good. I'm a fan of colours. Pretty scenery. You're right, it is. I mean, so far, it's nice, nicely presented. What's this? I see. We're on a hill. I don't know why more people don't watch the channel. Yeah, it's because I'm Scottish, innit? The racist. Like that. Oh, we can't go over there. Oh, this is such a nice little bit as well. It's a shame. But you never know. Maybe if I do more streaming, then that could be the key. I think the problem that has always been my problem is trying to keep a regular flow of content, which I just suck at. I mean, that's not a secret. Which is why I want this this to be a sort of a regular feature. Hello. What's going on? Well, look at that, we can even do this sort of Tukey style head wiggling. Do you like sheep? What have we got here? Oh, we haven't tried our weapon out yet. We seem to have found someone that we can try the weapon on. But I almost don't want to. She seems like she's, you know, just sitting here enjoying her peace and quiet. Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's how these games work though, isn't it? Yeah, she's not even that dead. Look at that. She didn't properly die. She just pretended to die. Which is fine because we can sit and enjoy a cute little house. Hey cutie. Hey cutie. Right, okay. I'm done in here. Now what? That's a dead end. So, is that it? Is that all we can do really? Possibly. It might have struck out a bit. Gotta say, I'm getting a lot of positive vibes about this game. It's a real shame, I guess, that hasn't been updated in forever, because this is probably it, unfortunately. But this world's not that big. Let's go explore something else. I'm happy with that. Get back to sleep. Slam your head down on that desk already. Oops. Your amount of content is huge. Very consistent. I don't know. I feel like I've only really hit a reasonable level of Oh, we did this already. Have we done it all? Is that it? Have we done all the dream worlds? Oh, we didn't go in here. I feel like we've I'm losing my chain of thought a bit. Feels like I've been drinking whiskey all night. What was I saying? Yeah, the problem is that I only really feel properly happy about the content I've produced more recently. A lot of stuff like the Yumi Tuki Let's Play, a lot of the early episodes are really like just bad in terms of the quality of them, and I have a long-term plan for addressing a lot of that, but yeah, it kind of relies on me not being a bit of a lazy fuck. Come on and slam, everybody. Yeah, you know the slam. B-ball dimension, yes, yes. I like that door opening noise. Quite intense. No one lets old Sheepy in. We're gonna take part in an episode of the Big Bang Theory. Prancing around your head full of eyeballs. I do say eyeballs a lot. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I that's very nice of you to say. I think there's a lot of things that I'd like to go back and do over, namely a lot of the early Yumitsuki stuff, but even the stream that I did recently with our darling York's assistance, I managed to fuck that up because it's all distorted. And things like that are a bit demoralizing, but, you know, it's all kind of teething, I guess. Hello, purple blob. What are you doing? Can I have a look? I want to look. I don't want to kill you. Actually, I'm lying. Get out of the way. This is my telescope anyway. Let's have a look. Uh-huh. Oh, we got a love heart. We like space, apparently. We're allowed one love heart, though. We can't use it. What the fuck is that about, then? Very pleasant. Space is nice, isn't it? But space. Oh, look at that. We can take our hat off. Didn't change anything though. Good. So we've looked at space. Space looked at us for a bit. It was pleasant overall. Overall, would recommend telescoping, telenoscoping, 420 telenoscoping, as you do. I get the impression that's probably portion there. Oh, we've got this area. All we did was go in the first fucking room that we found. We've got a whole alien world to explore, hopefully. The one thing I didn't do in the lead up to this was prepare much musically, but that's I feel like I've jack shit of my own time to do anything at all this week. This is the same build, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why I didn't do this on Thursday. I just didn't have time. I was busy getting drunk for other reasons. As you do. As you do. Call Mulder and Scully. Oh man, I love the X-Files. I want to watch it all again. I love the X-Files are brilliant. What's this? Oh, it's an effect. It's a face mask. Lovely. I'm not sure there's a lot else to see in here. I'm also looking at the time and thinking, we tried everything else, didn't we? Can we go in here? Apparently we can. Oh bloody hell, it's dark in here, isn't it? If I lean up a bit I can actually see what's going on. I'm lucky to be able to get stoned pretty much every day. Well, this seems to be a running theme amongst commenters on the streams. 420 play Yumitsuki every day. Oh, hello. Hello, ladies. I've got a thing like that. Oh, look, we can actually turn it into a sheep. I didn't even realise that. What a wee sheepy! Into a sheep, my wee pal. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's... I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but if you look at it... Medicinal weed. I don't really have a lot to say about that. Man, if I knew we could run around as an actual sheep, I would have been doing that the whole time. Never mind a fucking sheep face. This is a real sheep. Real sheep for real men. Yeah, speed in sheet. Aw, dick. You recreative marijuana. Nah, I'm alright actually. I'm alright. Thanks. But I mean, if you've got any sherbet or chocolate, medicinal chocolate perhaps, or maybe what would I really go for? Like a muffin with cheese in it. That would be cracking. I'd eat that right now. But it's been ages since I actually ate food. I should probably eat some more food. Especially if I don't want to just immediately pass out after this, because that's after drinking a lot. I've drunk a lot this week. I've definitely gone over what's the... I'm not seeing a lot in here, but this area had traffic cones out of it, which may mean it's unfinished. Which kind of draws me to finishing this, I think. Can we wake up? Oh, we need to do that, don't we? Okay, chocolate, yes, the sheepmobile. Recreational marijuana. Well, I have to say, talk about ending on a high. This game has very much impressed me. I was not really sure what to make of it. I suppose it's a real shame this game has been updated in a long ass time. Cheese. Now we're talking. Cheese. Oh man, I've got some nice cheese in the fridge. I'm gonna have cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna have cheese. I'm not gonna have sheep. Sheep on crackers. Nah. Nah, mate. What a positive experience. I have to say, the quality of the fan games in general this whole time has been pretty good. With a few perhaps slow points, but even this, let me just quickly check this. Oops. Yeah, so the last update was nearly 3 years ago, which suggests that it's probably dead in the water. We didn't even get everything that was in this version of the game. I can see there's a few effects that we didn't get, but it sounds like, I mean, there's, you know, maybe I could do some more exploration on this if I can find other effects, but without more content, that's probably it. And that's probably it for tonight. I mean, we've kind of overrun our allocated slot, but that's fine because it's been an absolute pleasure. You've all been absolutely fantastic. We're going to be going back to the regular slot, hopefully, going forward. So every Thursday, tune in, 9 o'clock. We're going to have this. We're going to do more fan games, possibly some other things to shake up the formula a little bit, but tune in here on YouTube. It's been absolutely fantastic having you guys. Make sure and either join the Discord or somehow get me across any ideas you have for any criteria, any tropes that you would like to see listed in the top right of the stream, and I'll make sure and try and incorporate them the next time. But again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I feel like we got a lot out of this, actually. I feel like we played some pretty decent games overall. So I'm quite happy with that. Yes. We actually got some shit done. Got some decent games. However, we are slowly depleting the amount of total games that are on the wiki, which means, yeah, we might. There's a point, I'm sure, where we're just gonna keep torturing me in particular, but we'll worry about that later. That's miles away yet. So yes, thank you everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good evening, everybody, and I will see you next time.